Hey everyone, welcome back to Teacher EdTech. In this video, we're diving into a super useful feature of Google Docs, how to insert and update a table of contents. Whether you're working on a lengthy report, an academic paper, or just want to keep your documents organized, a table of contents can be a real lifesaver. I'll guide you step by step through the process, making it easy for you to navigate and update your document effortlessly. So grab your Google Doc and let's get started. All right, we're going to start with this little bit of an essay about Horace Mann, and you'll notice that it's already been written, but we have a title and then we have some little kind of like headers going on right here. So the key to making a table of contents is to use up here, it says normal text. You're going to use these headings and these titles. When you use these, it's this stuff that generates your automatically created table of contents. So looking at our document right here, I'm going to create a couple of spaces between the title and the introduction. I'm going to highlight this title and I'm going to go up here where it says normal text, that's styles, and I'm going to say, okay, that is a title. So I'm going to click title. What's going to happen is we're going to create some more spaces, and this is going to be where the table of contents shows up based on our headers down here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight something that I want to be a header, and I'm going to click on styles, and in this case I have my choice. I could call it heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. I'm going to be thinking of this like a normal outline, and so most of my main headers are going to be heading 1. So I'm going to apply heading 1. Now you'll notice on my Mac I could do Command Option 1 as a shortcut so I don't have to keep coming to the menu. In fact, I'm going to do that a lot. So I'm going to click on that, and there you go. Our introduction is now heading 1, and I'm just going to continue doing that for all of these other ones. And now that I've got all of my main header ones taken care of, I can insert my table of contents. So of course I want my table of contents to go right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the front of introduction. I'm going to insert a page break so that my content actually starts on page 2. So really just page 1 is the title and the table of contents. So I'm going to click the cursor wherever I want the table of contents to go. I'm going to go up here to insert, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to table of contents. Right now I have 3 choices of what kind of flavor of table of contents I'm going to use. I'm going to use this dotted one, and there it is. My table of contents is already generated with the page numbers. I can now use this as a navigating tool. If I want to jump all the way down to education and economic development, I just click on it and it sends me all the way down to education and economic development. So I'm going to go up to the top. Now, if I want, I can, for universal education, I can add continued content. I can continue adding content, and let's do right here, and let's just add a bunch of junk stuff. All right, so now when I go back up to the table of contents, remember I added a bunch of stuff to universal education. So watch what happens to non-sectarian education. Right now it's page 2, but I'm going to click this update table of contents, and all of a sudden it is now page 4, and everything has been updated to reflect the fact that I added a bunch of content for universal education. Now let's say I want to take that big huge section and add additional headers. So I'm going to put right here additional header here, but this is not going to be header 1. I'm going to make it header 2, heading 2, and of course I see the shortcut. It could be Command Option 2 for heading 2. And let's add one more, another heading 2 here, and I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to do Command Option 2, and there's my heading. So now I can go all the way back up to the top, click anywhere inside the table of contents. I can click on this refresh or this update button, and sure enough, there's our new additional headers, which are, again, links, navigating links as well. I can click on it and jump straight down to that part of the document. Now, another cool thing is, so we've inserted a table of contents, we've updated the table of contents. So now if I want, I can update these headings. For example, I can highlight this introduction, I can make it bold, and I can change the color to blue. And so now I want all of the heading 1s to be bold and blue. So all I have to do is go up to heading 1 right here, because it's selected already, and update heading 1 to match. And when I do that, all of the heading 1s are going to be updated to be blue and bold. And I could do the same thing with that heading number 2. Let's say I want to highlight that heading 2. I can change it to, let's just change it to green. And I can, up here in heading 2, I can say update all the heading 2s to match. And then I can scroll down, and sure enough, both heading 2s are now green. Notice when I change the color of this table of contents itself does not change the color. You can edit and format this table of contents separately. So you can highlight it and change the font, change the color if you wish. And that is how you insert table of contents and update table of contents in Google Docs.